You're moving along gracefully through the week until you get to the week's end. And that's where it feels like, to me, you're going to get a little stuck somewhere. Well, first we have the King of Swords. Now, you've got a lot of character energy. Talks to me really about the way you're approaching things, maybe. The King of Swords, he's certain. He has direction. He has, more than anything, he has clarity of judgment. And so I think you're going into the week clear thinking about what it is that you're wanting to progress with. Something that you're really trying to grow, blossom, bloom. It's something that's going to bring more security into your life. Possibly your job. Possibly your career moves. Eight of Pentacles, you're working on it. You're working on it, and you're putting a lot of hard work into it. But then you get stopped. End of the week. Eight of Swords. That negative energy that comes and knocks you over the head. It is feeling stuck. Feeling unable to progress. But the Two of Pentacles immediately takes you out of that and puts you back on progress's path. So midweek, you may be looking at a holdup. It's something that you're building on. Maybe it's a down cycle of your week. Maybe there's a mishap towards the end of the week. Maybe you have a change of mind about something that you're trying to proceed with. Something you're trying to move forward with. But there's this feeling of either being stuck, inability to move forward with something, your hands are tied. What is it that you feel like you just can't proceed with? The week underlying all of that is a lot of satisfaction, promise, hope for the future maybe, but towards the end of the week, something holds you up. Two of Pentacles again, though, is progress being made. It's gaining your balance, gaining your footing. Maybe a rough ride towards the end of the week. Something might be, but I think that even though things are a little out of balance, you manage to proceed forward anyway. This fell out. The Room. Money. Soldier. Something may come through during the week that maybe stops your financial progress. His business may be slow this week. Are you feeling that there is a situation around you in your workplace where progress needs to be made, but you're feeling a little bit stuck, unable to move? And the soldier here, he tells me that you guys are so disciplined about your careers, about your focus, about what it is that you're working on, that sometimes you can forget about taking time out for pleasure. There's hope, and there's the foe. And the friend. Even though maybe you are overly focused on a financial situation, this is saying get out. Get out of your position, this feeling that you can't move. And that means really get out. Go to a bar, meet some friends, go dancing. Lighten your load. There's a reason here why you're feeling so restricted. Then what your heart center is telling you, this is a time to be happy. But something is keeping you isolated in a situation that you don't feel you can move forward with. When everything here tells me that the only thing getting your way of forward movement is you. If you can't move forward here, Capricorn, it's because of what it is that you're thinking. It's your own blockages that keep you from moving forward with something this week, Capricorn, and it feels important. And it feels like this is the time to take the action and to move forward. And the only thing that I feel getting in Capricorn's way is Capricorn. You've been in a pause. That would be this. You've been in a period of growth, yet you're stagnant. It feels like you want to go, but you can't. Or the situation is developing right, but you still feel there's something that you need to do, that you want to do, but you just can't bring yourself to do it. Melody. Oh, that's the mental energy that keeps you from moving forward. It's the thing that tells you maybe you're not ready. Maybe you're not ready. Maybe you think you're ready. You're just not ready, but you're really ready. You're getting in your own way. Your own doubts is what's holding it up. It was keeping you maybe curled up in your bed waiting for an opportunity when the opportunity may just be right now. The wedding. See, that's what the Ace of Cups is really all about. It's about you really being united with what it is you're meant to do. And the only thing that's keeping you from doing that is you and your own mental energy. Maybe it's a fear. It feels to me, even with the Ace of Cups here and the wedding, it could be talking about actually meeting a new partner. Maybe stepping out of your comfort zone in order to meet someone that's going to cause growth in your life. Whether it's love, whether it's your career, you're on the path to meet your future. But there's a fear keeping you trapped here. There's something here that you're afraid of that keeps you from really meeting up with what it is that you're meant to do or the relationship you're meant to have. It's mental energy, and whatever this is, whatever that mental energy is, it's standing in your way of growth and expansion. Maybe getting in the way of your career. Do you want to go public with something, but you're just feeling not quite ready for the expansion when the expansion is here? The expansion is already being laid in your path. Your real question is here, am I going to free myself from the fear so I can take this on? Because it's going to take you to beautiful new places. Even though you're feeling like you're not quite ready, the Two of Pentacles, she's riding an oversized bicycle on the water. You know, that's quite a balancing act, right? And it's a rough ride. You don't know, is the bike going to sink or is it going to make it to shore? We don't know, do we, really? Do we know what the outcome of that is going to be? No. There's a lot of uncertainty with this growth. But this is also saying That opportunity needs to be seized, and the only way it can be seized is if you free yourself. And the the Eight of Swords, to me, more than anything, feels like it's fear. It's fear. The Eight of Pentacles sits right next to it. Your expansion here is all here. The only thing getting in your way is fear. And it may just be fear of the unknown. What you're meeting up with, what it is that's presenting itself to you with promise. And maybe it doesn't feel comfortable the first time you do something. Maybe this is an experience, something you've never done, or something you haven't done in a long time, and there's a fear. Do I know how to do it? Can I still make this happen? And the answer is, even if it feels awkward, even if it feels a little bit weird or a little bit uncomfortable, the time is right. Radha talks about the soul flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience, relationship, harmony, and healing. Go back to what you know. Reconnect with something in your soul that may have been lost. Maybe that's what the fear is reconnecting with this passion, this desire, and really making that soul flame connection spark. Saint Germain, karma releasing. Move beyond the drama. Create your own path. I told you. Make room for good energy. This is Saint Germain. And like I felt from the beginning, you're on the path to doing something here. And the only thing getting in your way is maybe a fear or a doubt. And that door is about to open. It's the karma releasing here. Some of you have walked a path. Maybe you've walked a path of failure, of business failure. Maybe you've been seeking business success for a long time, and maybe it's evaded you. The release of that bad karma is coming your way. If it's love, it's also the release of the karma, the bad karma, the negative karma, because the soul flame is igniting for you here. In one way or another, you have a soul flame igniting. And that ignition is going to lead you to the connection to what you're either meant to be doing or the person that you're meant to be with. I like the message for your week. It's very positive. It's very uplifting. It's going to be once you release something within you that is getting in your way. And that's what I've got for you for this week, Capricorn.